I'm a little bit excited though because I know people like seeing mono black decks, whether it's mono black aggro, mono black auras, mono black control, mono black mid-range beatdown, whatever, just as long as it's mono black. You get what I'm saying. So I brought you a mono black deck. And actually okay, I'm going to say it's mono black control, so we know it's going to be slow, right? The game's going to be slow. We're not going to have that many games on the video because obviously the games take a while. But I don't want to blow a secret, but we actually get to ultimate Aloth, and I didn't think that was ever going to happen. So super excited about that. But yeah, really, this actually plays very fun, gets to use a lot of new cards, and I think there's still a lot of room for, there's a lot of flex slots, basically, the wherever you want to build it. So I think that's going to be the fun part. But hey, if you want a starting base for a mono black control deck, I got you covered today. Let's do it. Okay, so first off, it's probably going to look a little weird when you look at the list and see a Shambling Ghast at the top. But here's the thing. If you play it early, you can block up to 2/2s and kill them, or 3/1s or 2/1s or whatever. And you can get your choice of either if it's a small creature, you just kill it. If it's a bigger creature, you give it the negative. Or you could set yourself up with getting that extra treasure. So it's kind of like a way to ramp yourself with this deck. And it also prevents some damage from whatever you block. So love all that it does for us. Then we've got Dream Devourer. I'm not a big fan of this card. You've probably heard me gripe about it on other videos if you're a regular to the channel. But, hey, in this limited format where we don't have that many cards available to us, you got to play with what you got. In this case, it's Dream Devourer. Now, this is good because we do have several Planeswalkers and different things, and this is going to allow us to make those cheaper to where we start playing some of our big cards on turn 4 and really open up the door a little bit. Flunk is good, just solid removal. We do have some cards that make your opponent discard, like Inscription of Ruin. I like this card too because it does do a few things. Sometimes we are going to use it to make them discard and kill a creature, so it's a little bit versatile from that end, but it can let us get back a blocker or a Shambling Ghast if we're just trying to ramp up or something. So it has some corner case scenarios, but if you don't like it, I could totally understand if this is a card you want to replace. And actually, I want to remind everybody, if you watch to the end of the video, we do always talk about what we learned from the games, what cards we'd like to replace, things like that, and any updates we would make to it as well. So be sure to watch to the end for that, and of course check out the card spotlight, because that's always fun. Alright, anyway, continuing. We have Soul Shatter. This is just all-around quality. We do sometimes run into situations where you can't kill the creature you want to, but this does let you kill Planeswalkers and other big dragons, because there's a lot of those out there right now. Baleful Mastery is probably going to end up being one of the removal cards of choice going forward for the new standard for probably the foreseeable future, and I think a lot of us predicted that whenever we saw this in Strixhaven. Cosmos Elixir. Now this is fun because this is a card I've been wanting to get into a list. I think I've played it once or twice, but this feels like this is a very good home for this type of card, and it's going to really pay off for us, just letting us get to those later turns and just buy time. And then we're playing with Lolth, Spider Queen. Pretty much all parts of Lolth we're going to use in this one. I mean, the cool part about Lolth is if you get the spiders and then kill the spiders, you get to put counters back on Lolth, which is pretty sweet. The spiders are also relevant because they block flyers. There's a lot of dragons out right now, and I think that's something people forget. They have, not just that, they have Menace and Reach, not just Reach. So something to keep track of. These are probably some of the best tokens that any Planeswalker's made, and you get to make 2 of them. The ultimate here on Lolth, though, is whenever when you make an emblem, then whenever opponent is dealt damage by 1 or more of your creatures, if they took less than 8, they lose life equal to the difference. So every single attack is going to be a minimum of 8 damage. Love it. So we'll see how often that happens. Hint, hint. Tergrid, God of Fright. This is one I almost didn't put in the list, but the more I thought about it, I said, if we're controlling the game and we sweep the board and we've got Lolth making creatures and whatever, then why not just play Tergrid? Right? Occasionally, we're going to get something anyway when we make them discard or, Soul Shatter. But most likely, we're not even going to be playing the Tergrid side. We're going to be playing Tergrid's Lantern because that's where we're going to get our advantage. Just getting the opponent's hand empty, getting them to sack their permanents. And this is one of the ways we can actually kind of win the slower control matchups, which hopefully we don't run into too many of those, but they are out there. And then we have Blood on the Snow. This is just a good sweeper. And we can get back Planeswalkers. So yeah, we're in. Not a lot more to say about that card. And then Professor Onyx, we're playing 2 of these. Also good for just gaining life, finishing the opponent if we need to. So lots of fun stuff there. Lands, we're playing 2 Hive of the Eye Tyrant. 20 snow-covered swamps, and 2 faceless havens. Now, it's arguable. People say, why aren't you just doing more faceless havens? We do just have a lot of things where we do want double black, you know, so I mean, I think we could still get away with it, though. If you wanted to just make these 4 faceless havens, or even 4 faceless havens and 2 hive tyrants, that's probably fine. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. But up to you. We can talk about that on the other side. But for now, we got games to play. So what I like about this particular hand, this start, is it can be kind of deceiving to the opponent what we're doing, right? We're starting with the 1/1. We're going to play something on 2. So it doesn't really look like we're much of a control deck here until maybe we start getting them to discard their hand. Raptor, okay. Raptor it is. No attacks. We'll see if they want to do something to our Dream Devourer. A lot of times Dream Devourer draws attention just because of what it's capable of. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Yep, our cover got blown. Not cool. Not cool at all. Okay, that's not a bad pickup. Third player discards 2 cards. This will hopefully limit the opponent a little bit. Baleful Mastery, buy us some time, and then we're kind of empty-handed after that, so we're going to see what happens. Oh, what was that? Cover an Angelic Ascension. Okay, well, that's good to know. So hopefully we'll get to resolve this Baleful Mastery. If so... Oh, man. That's pretty rough. So now we almost need... I don't even know what we're hoping to draw here. Alright, that's going to be mostly just to pump their team. Alright. Okay, we found another removal card. So... see, now this is kind of interesting, because it's... Do we kill one of their creatures? Because if they level, this is going to go up. Make everything +1/+1. But if they level, they're not playing the card that's in their hand. However, though, if we kill this, then they're going to play... if we kill this, they would definitely play the card that's in their hand, because they know they would discard it, if they're able to play it. But I think we're still better off killing something here. I mean, I guess I mistakenly didn't attack with the Shambler last turn, because if they block it, we could just kill a creature, right? So yeah, we just attack. Should have done that last turn. Then yeah, I guess this is what we're going to do. I don't love it. Not going to lie, don't love it. Oh, not what I wanted to do here. Destroy target creature. Yeah. Wait, why didn't I kill it? With mana value 3 or less. Am I not doing something right? Destroy target creature with mana value 3. Oh, I must have chose the wrong thing initially. Gotcha. Okay. So now if we get a land, there is a possibility that we could kill Kite Sail Freebooter. They draw a card, and then we get rid of everything in their hand. If they play a card this turn. If they choose to just level, then we don't even get that. Alright. Okay, deck. Untap land, please. Oh, another Baleful Mastery, actually. That doesn't suck. I mean, I guess this lets us achieve effectively the same thing. Because we can just get treasure if they were to block, so... Meh. Okay, end the turn. Let's see what's up. And yes, I could have went ahead and foretold this one, since they don't know what we have, and then maybe they block, I don't know. But I think I want to be able to just do this without giving them a card if necessary. Or if possible. Oh, I can't because of this stupid thing. It makes it cost more on their turn. Oh, this is what I get for not paying attention to new cards. All right, we're gonna take a bit of a beating here. Oh, there's Lolth. That's unfortunate. All right. So yeah, I should have just done that last turn, and I didn't. All right. Well, let's see if I lose now. That was a pretty critical mistake. It probably cost us this game. It's unfortunate, but that's what I get. Got to read the cards. Not sure what the opponent's doing. I mean, they know we have an inscription. I mean, they can put us down to... I guess the other possibility is if they find another paladin class, they could just play it in pump, right? So, I mean, that would be a real thing. Okay, so now we Lolth -2, because those will be able to block those. I mean, maybe. What is the opponent playing there? All right, I guess this is what we do. I can't figure out a card they're going to be playing there that's relevant, so I'm going to ride with this.
Darkness will swallow the light.
We should definitely have more life here, and opponent would be without cards had I made my play correctly 2 turns ago, but now we're having to make up for our past. Current us is paying for the sins of past us, effectively, is what's happening here. Alright, so hopefully this limits the opponent's options a little bit. I mean, I guess they could poison the cup to kill a thing. Okay, turn that into a 4/4. That's fair. So they still have a card for Told. What is that Foretell card? Does the opponent not know that these block? Probably not. Just block them with both. If they die, we could blow up Lolth to... Okay. And they give up. Ugh. Mulligan this. Alright, this is a bit better. So we'll keep this, cut 1 Professor, and do this. See if this Dream Devourer lives. It gives us a chance to play Professor Onyx on 4. If we want to try that. Which I think we do. Drawing our 1/1 would be nice here too. As an added bonus. A little bit greedy though. And if we do Onyx next turn, we're doing pretty much nothing else. And we kind of need the opponent to tap down. To make sure it doesn't get negated or something. Well, we're not going to be doing any of that. Those shenanigans are off the table. Alright, opponent. Discard some cards then. I mean, I guess I could have returned the Dream Devourer, but that's a little wasteful here. Look like our opponent's playing some type of Dimir Control deck, so if we can empty their hand, it's kind of going to have to be the line we're playing. Unfortunately, they likely have multiple ways to get rid of Planeswalkers and or counter them, so this is like the matchup we don't want. Maybe we could draw the Elixir. Maybe it would help. Assuming it doesn't get countered immediately. But like Elixir, then... No, that wouldn't it. I was going to say, we had a dream scenario sequence. Where it would have been Elixir, then Lolth, then a land, so we could play the Professor Onyx. But it didn't really work out. Turgid is not going to resolve. We're pretty sure, but we're going to try anyway. Oh, what? What? There's no counters. Oh, hell. Professor Onyx could be on the loose. They could have spot removal, though. It's possible they have, like, Baleful Mastery or some such. Wow, that was something. I really thought, man, oh boy. All right. Well, I guess we're going to use this. Wow, against blue-black, a Turgid's Lantern might go the distance. I mean, they can draw cards and stuff and manage this for quite a bit, but it might be the way. Well, did you pick up a counterspell there? We're also only one land away from being able to activate Turgid's Lantern twice.
Open your books to page 17 or something.
I assume you can kill a Planeswalker. That would be weird if they couldn't. I don't know. Could be another Soul Shatter, I guess. Oh, there's a Baleful Mastery. All right, sure.
Oh, too rowdy for my
Yeah, there they should let us. They should just wait. Let us decide what we want to do here. Neither of these is great for us, honestly. Taking the land's almost the best thing here, just so we can Turgid's Lantern a bunch. I'm going to take the land because there is a chance we're going to want to attack with Faceless Haven.
Let's go digging.
Though, I don't know. Let's see what we draw. Maybe we don't even do that with Faceless Haven. Maybe it's just better to just live on the Lantern till the opponent shows us an answer. Because, I mean, we can activate it twice, then the next turn activate it 3 times. So, I think this is our plan. This is not the most exciting way to win, but you're playing against another control deck. And those are likely some type of removal cards. So we don't necessarily want to run a Faceless Haven out there if we can avoid it. I mean, they could Field of Ruin our Faceless Haven, I guess. Yeah. And yes, we are playing against the regular standard play cube, by the way. I figured, at the very least, it gives it a little bit more of a tough run here. Okay. So we're just going to pass. Not going to activate our Faceless Haven. Maybe if we're lucky, the opponent will target it. And then we get mana, and then we get an extra activation out of the Turgid's Lantern. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Oh, they're not going to do it. Okay. That's unfortunate, because it does give them extra cards. Maybe I should have done it in response when they only had 3 cards and forced a kind of a tough decision. But we'll see. I mean, they've got a loaded hand here. Hopefully those are just a lot of removal cards and they don't do anything else to us. But yeah, we're at the point that I think I'm just going to double Lantern. And that's going to be it, I think. Alright, Lantern it is. Alright, we're going to untap it. Lantern again. And there's really no reason to use our mana for anything else but Lantern right now. We're about to be on triple activations. And with blue-black not having an easy way to remove it as far as I can tell, seems like the right thing. Oh. Gonna try to kill our Faceless Haven. I guess it doesn't matter if you kill it now, because we already have access to 8 mana. Behold the multiverse. Alright, well, let's get you now. Before you know what you have coming. Force you to make some hard decisions. Okay. I mean, it's also possible one of those is a counter of some kind, too. But if we never give them the opportunity to counter anything... And they know we've been sitting on 2 cards for a little while now, so they're probably concerned about that as well. Which, if it's something like Negate, I would hold it up also, knowing we're a control deck. Disdainful Stroke, it was a counter. And what was that? Oh, Alrin. Haka. All right, cool, cool. So yeah, we've really not drawn much of anything. That's it. And our one Professor Onyx. Those are our only spells. We've drawn 6 spells this game, and we've had one doing all the work. Looking at their build, though, I don't know if they have an answer other than just playing a creature. And right now, we don't have an answer to their creature that they would play. Or Planeswalker, for that matter. So if they do have one, that could be a real situation. Bold Multiverse, they're going looking for answers, that's for sure. As long as they leave up the Field of Ruin or mana for it, we can't actually use our Faceless Haven. Okay, so that's 9 mana. I think we just pass. I'm not going to play the Dream Devourer here. I'll wait till next turn when we have 10. Oh, well, would have been nice to do that here then, huh? Resolve. I would like some colorless mana. Man, our top card was a Cosmos Elixir, too. Damn. Probably wouldn't have resolved anyway. We're also getting to the point we can almost do this, what, that's 7, 8, 9, 10. We're 2 away from doing it 3 times. We'll use the mana that's just been sitting there. Alright, we'll end. See what they do here. I'm beginning to think they really don't have an answer. I think Blue-Black does not have an answer to Turgid. Not Turgid's Lantern. I mean, they have an answer to Turgid if we were to just play that. Good thing, though, I assessed the situation, because I almost cast a Turgid earlier in the game and opted not to. Okay, we can play this without really hurting anything. Could have played the Dream Devourer, but that doesn't really do anything. And actually, if the opponent spins a card on it, we actually don't mind, because then they're closer to taking damage from the Lantern. So it's a win for us all the way around if they take the bait. Passing? Alright, well, the good news is we now have a Shambling Gas that gets to help speed up the clock here. Yep, you know what's going on. There's going to be 3 activations, opponent. I mean, they're probably going to try to hold on to a counter. Would be my guess. Or at least something that deals with the Planeswalker. But they're discarding down, and it's been lands and removal. Not too big of a surprise. Okay, now they're down to taking damage. I think I'm only going to do this. See if they're tempted to give up that card or not. Okay, well, I guess I was going to say, we won't be casting Loth. We get to go first. I mean, I'll keep this, but this is not the sexiest thing. Alright, portable hole, sure. Why wouldn't it be? Alright, Valkyrie. This is kind of intriguing. Part of me kind of wants to play Cosmos Elixir, or at least foretell Cosmos Elixir to make sure we can play it next turn and then maybe still play Flunk. I think I'm for that. We play an Angel, we could cost them the Angel. Okay, not a huge deal with that. Okay, that actually worked out a little better than anticipated. And then we pass. So we can flunk. Okay, they're searching. I think we'll flunk one of these. That'll help us slowly get ahead on the life situation here for this Cosmos Elixir. Don't feel totally safe yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, so we do want to leave mana up, so they try to get squirrely with the silly combo over there. Y'all know what's going on. We could do this and still be able to Baleful Mastery if necessary. Or we could just possibly do both of these if we want to. So yeah, we'll just pass. No attack. We can be patient. We're the control side here. No need to be in a hurry. Yeah, you got it, duder. Colossal Plow. Whenever it attacks, you gain 3. Okay, sure. I think we're just going to do this. And then that just leaves us kind of set up the way we want to get extra cards here. If I had Baleful Mastery, I could still do this for 1 if we wanted to. But I should have done that before I attacked if I was going to do it. Yeah, I kind of messed that whole turn up. I could have got 2 more damage in. Alright, let's foretell this anyway. Oh no! Arena. Arena. What's wrong with you? How dare you, Arena? See, now I could have killed the plow and like, oh gosh. That's my fault, though. I should have known it was going to tap funny. Alright, well. Here we go. And I need 6 to crew. Alright. No attack. Alright, we'll probably still recover from this, but... Oh, that's a problem. Oh, the opponent's deciding what to do here. If they just want to blast us, we just take our turn, I guess. Opponent did nothing. That was a very strange turn by the opponent. Okay. Well, this is actually really good. Gave us a chance to have 2 Baleful Masteries, so no attack. And then we'll get another card. Peculiar. So they had the option to attack and possibly do their combo-y shenanigans, but they opted not to. Alright, we're going to use this one. Target the creature. They are passing. Not even... Okay, I was going to say. Tagging with the angel. Makes sense. That'll at least keep us off cards. As long as they have this, we can't actually dedicate to killing anything. We have to be able to kill the Faceless Haven. Okay, Soul Shatter. Highest mana value. Well, that's not going to help. Because that's these dudes. That's unfortunate. Alright, so 5. I mean, I guess we activate an attack. What else are we going to do? That uses 3. We'd still have 4 available. To Mastery? I mean, I guess so. I mean, because if they block, like, so be it. Let's see if they'll block with an Ox. They'll probably block with an Ox. I would. I'd at least put me to the test. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and foretell this, because we're not going to do anything else with it. End the turn. Alright. Yeah, we just take 7. Alright, we gotta try. Hope they don't have an answer. No way to protect it, please. Alright, that makes a big difference. Now we can kind of get back to work. Actually, I was just thinking if we could do both of these, but not quite. It still doesn't do anything because we have that silly, silly walls in the way, effectively. All right, no attacks. That was just silly. All right, another Ox. Good news is, if their plan is just Ox, then we're not that bad off, because they'll trade for 3, and then we gain 4. Like, the Oxes are just like stonewalling us till we find one of our sweepers, or we're able to find Lolth would be nice. Actually, a lot of things, honestly, would be good. But these are not those things. Alright, so 2 more turns and we can start gaining life or drawing cards. I mean, I guess at some point, if we do decide we want to foretell some things, we can start getting real attacks in, so why not? Alright, so this will put us down to 18. Oh, I guess it still takes 2 more, because this will put us to 18, and then we'll go to 22, and then that puts us to 19, and then we get cards. Man, I couldn't find a spot removal for that thing this whole time. That is pretty embarrassing. I think I'm just going to hold this. I mean, I'm trying to think, like, what do we even do here that makes sense? But we don't want to spend too much mana either, so meh, we'll play it. Alright, hopefully this turn goes okay. I mean, the good news is we kind of busted up everything the opponent wanted to do. There's a Lolth. We've been waiting on that. We've been waiting on you, Mrs. Lolth. Your seat's been available for 3 hours.
Come closer, little thing, that I may. Aren't I the generous one?
No attacks. Alright, so we're going to hope they aren't sitting on the combo. Oh, there's a Blood on Snow. Alright, so we're pretty good to go starting next turn. Alright. We bought all the time we could. Now I think we're in good shape. Ooh, another Loth. That was unexpected. If we sweep everything, we put a bunch of counters on Loth, and then we get to possibly just win? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's only 7 on Loth. Dang it. How do we get more counters on Loth? I was like, how do we get to that 8th counter? 2, 4, 6. I mean, we could pay and activate this, but that feels very gambly. I don't know if I like that. I think I'm just going to draw a card here. Well, no, because that doesn't get us a counter on there either. We just lose a life, and then we don't get our free cards. Dang it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we can gamble. That's really all we'd have going for us. Like, we'd have to gamble hard. But we'd be going for the win if we do that. So, we're on a stream. Or, you know what? Let's attack with everything. No, we can't do that, or else we won't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We actually have to just do this, straight up. Alright. I may regret this, but here goes. Destroy all creatures. Get back, Shambler. I don't know. Get a treasure. Get a treasure.
Do what I demand.
Alright. So I'm going to draw a card.
Good minions.
Okay, that's a good setup. That is actually one of the best things we could have drawn here. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Yep, Luminarch Aspirant, sure. Oh, are we going to get to do it? Are we going to get to do it, y'all? This is going to be the best feeling ever. Oh, we're going to get to go ultimate with LOLs. This is so good. -8. Is this it?
Your suffering will be downright succulent.
All right, here we go. I got to leave mana open though. We can't get too greedy. Oh wait, no, we have mana, right? Yeah, because we still have Baleful Mastery, and we're gonna get cards here. So whatevs.
Ah, you reek with a gift.
All right,
In exchange for loyalty.
this is it. Oh, it worked. Okay, so it played like the control deck like you want, but we did get to do some fun stuff, and I was actually pretty good with that. And I'm not totally sure on the inscription. It wasn't bad, so I'm going to leave it for now, but if you feel like you want to change something, I think that's the other slot where we could find some maneuverability. One thing I will say, though, is the Hive Tyrant could be more important as we move into regular standard in September with the release of the Innistrad set, mostly because it's very likely to have some type of graveyard component. If not that one, the following set will. And then if we do have things in the graveyard, you're going to want those Hive Tyrants. Or a Hive of the Eye Tyrant anyway. It's not a Hive Tyrant. That's something different. Now, for today's card spotlight, I'm going to go ahead and mention the Den of the Bugbear. And the reason is because I think if you want these creature lands, you should go ahead and pick them up now. I think they're going to start getting a little pricier. I think we'll see a small dip right when the set releases, I believe. But I feel like as we go through the end of 2021 and into 2022, and people start playing more Paper Magic, especially Standard, people are going to want these lands. And they're all pretty good, except for the blue one. I caution you, I don't think the blue one's necessarily great. I do think some decks will play the blue one, but I think it's also going to be the cheapest of them because of it doesn't really have the same ability usage. It costs more to activate. Just a lot of things going about it that I don't think make it as good as the other ones. So you still will probably play them at some point if you're, a Azorius Control player or whatever. But they're going to be probably quite a bit less, I would guess. If we had to rank them, I think the blue one's going to end up being the cheapest. So if you want the others, if you can get them for the $3, $4 range, I'd probably go ahead and snag them up. Otherwise, you may have to just pick your spots, because I think they could get up to $5, $6, $7 before too long. Now, don't forget about today's deck list. You will be able to get it in the description below, as well as links for all kinds of things, and you should check those other links out, because you can come join us in our Discord with 500 other people, or even just come say hi on one of the streams, whether that's on Facebook Gaming or Twitch, and sometimes you get to pick what I get to play. So if there's a deck you want to see, maybe that's the day you'll get to pick something. But other than that, that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.